Hey, Transformational Leader Manager graduates, I hope you had a great week. This is review number 2. Session 2 is meaningful and lasting change, and that is the crux of the Transformational Leader Manager experience. We all know that we can't change other people, we can only change ourselves. And that's hard enough. If you remember the number one takeaway of First Break All the Rules, this was the lesson that almost a million of the world's greatest managers discovered. People don't change that much. Don't try to put in what was left out. Try to bring out what was put in. That's hard enough. We talked about why is it that somewhere between 70 and 90% of people who lose 50 pounds gain it back. Same percentage of people that get out of prison go back to prison. Same percentage of people that give up alcohol start drinking alcohol again. Because change is very difficult. But we introduced to you a process that will work if you work the process. It's called the 3 C's of change. The 3 C's stand for confront, contribute, and commit. Confront what? Not that you're a screw up or that you're a failure, just the current reality. Confront that there is a gap. Now, if you did last week's homework, and you looked at your 5 most important areas of your life and you gave yourself a letter grade, it's most likely that most of them are not already in A. You have already confronted that you have not become the person you're capable of becoming. Now, with the 3 C's of change, you can take that current reality and transform it into what you are capable of. One area at a time, one habit at a time. So pick one of those 5 areas. And once you pick that area, then you're just going to brainstorm. You are going to contribute to your options. What choices do you have? You can think about it. There's possibly something that you do that is taking you in the wrong direction and you need to stop it. There's likely something that you know you should be doing and you're not doing. And you need to start that. You're doing something and you're doing it well, but you're not doing it as well as you could. And possibly through a coach or a mentor or even a good YouTube video, you can figure, or just self-reflection, you can figure out, I could do this in a better way. I haven't been doing it in an A manner, but I can. So that's an adjustment. Finally, it's frequency. You do this thing, but not as frequently as you need to. You're doing it when you feel like it, or once in a while, maybe once a week, when you should be doing it 3 times a week, or maybe even daily. So that's what you contribute. What could I do, and what will I do? So what you could are your 4 options: start, stop, adjust, and frequency. The last one is to commit. You're going to pick one of those 4 things, not all at once, just one, either stop, start, adjust, or frequency, and commit to that one habit. Now, here's where we're going to separate the people who are serious from the people who aren't. One of our big takeaways is if it's not in writing, it's not real. If you're not willing to take the time to put this in writing, then just admit you're just not going to change. You don't want to. Let's just be honest about that. If you want to, then take the form and put it in writing. Select the right accountability partner. Meet with that partner once a week and share with that partner the progress you've made in that one habit. Did you do it? Did you do it in an A manner? If you had an obstacle, what was that? Think through those things. Ask your accountability partner for help. Do the same thing with them, and together make progress. If you're moving forward, then that's success. Success isn't just when you get to A things in an A way. It's being better than you were last week. One final thought in this 3 C's, or in this meaningful and lasting change, is CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. We know that you can't change a thought without changing your behavior. You can't change your behavior without changing your emotion. As a matter of fact, thoughts, behaviors, and emotions, you can't change any one of those 3 without changing the other 2. But here's the big takeaway. The true catalyst in those 3 areas is how you think. The reason people went back to prison, the reason people gained that weight back, the reason people started drinking again is because they did not transform their thinking process. all of the cognitions. They're saying things to themselves they shouldn't be saying, and now they haven't changed their beliefs. They still have limiting beliefs. And so how they see things, their attitudes, are not the attitudes that drive the desire to make the behavior change. So as you work through these things, you also have to think about, on a daily basis, am I rewiring my brain so that I think differently? And then your emotions will follow, and then the behavior will change, and you will have achieved meaningful and lasting change. As always, if you need help, I'm available. If you need a copy of that form, send me an email. Hope you have a great week.